All right, so this next one is... I remember... do you remember a movie? There was a series of movies called Toxic Avenger. Yeah, the Toxic Avenger. Do you remember this?
I don't know. Maybe. It kind of looks familiar, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. So it was about a guy who basically... It was this guy. And then he got thrown into a vat of toxic waste.
Okay.
What? They're making a reboot of this movie? Anyway, okay, so they're making a reboot of the movie. If it's a cult classic.
Okay.
And he becomes super powered and becomes the Toxic Avenger. You know. Okay, so this next one has a similar name, and it's being made by John Carpenter. I don't know. Did John Carpenter have to do with the talk? So we're looking it up. You guys can't see it, but we can. Okay, so completely different people. But anyway, this is made by John Carpenter. And it has a similar name, but immediately it just made me think of Toxic Avenger. But anyway, I digress. Let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for... Mike's After Action Reviews is proud to partner with Purple Works Nutrition. They sell pre-workout manufactured right here in the US. It has no artificial flavors or preservatives and has a simple, effective, and easy to understand list of ingredients, unlike some other pre-workouts and supplements. Each scoop contains 200 milligrams of high-quality caffeine, 3 grams of creatine, and 1.5 grams of high-end carnosine beta-alanine to grant the energy and produce the strength needed to crush your workouts, and vitamin D and C to aid in and support immune health, muscle health, and tissue repair. You can find this pre-workout at purpleworksnutrition.com. You will find a link in the description down below. Purple Works Nutrition also sells Maratino brand coffee on their website, so if you are interested in award-winning coffee blends imported from Italy, you can find that there as well. John Carpenter's Toxic Commando reveal trailer. PS5 games coming at us from PlayStation. We're going to like the video. Why is Far Cry in here? That's weird. Okay, buddy movie vibes meet over-the-top action in this frenzied co-op FPS powered by Saber Swarm engine. Publisher Focus Entertainment and developer Saber Interactive are thrilled to reveal John Carpenter's Toxic Commando coming in 2024 to PS5. Tag team with up to 4 players in the intense first-person shooter and battle massive hordes of mutated monstrosities to eradicate a supernatural outbreak before it's too late. Watch the exhilarating reveal trailer, which premiered at the Summer Game Fest live showcase for a first taste of the game's over-the-top gameplay and John Carpenter-inspired 80s vibes, packed with action, humor, and horror. It's exciting to be collaborating on a new video game with Focus and Saber, said John Carpenter. Look, I really like shooting zombies. They keep telling me that they're called the Infected. Please, they're ghouls, dude. They blow up real good, and there are a ton of them. People are going to love this game. Okay, well, here we go. Let's check it out. Let's see if they do, in fact, blow up real good, and if we are going to have a fun time with this game. Here we go.
Very realistic.
Yes. Yeah, so this is the graphics. These are obviously AAA graphics. I mean, this is just a cutscene.
Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
So we got like a special forces team here or something. Oh, wow.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Better get some ammo.
You've got like a mutated ones too. There we go. right? You know, that Humvee seems to be like a big part of the game there.
Yeah, there's a couple different vehicles, I think.
All right. You go first. What did you think?
I think this time they had the appropriate music with it playing.
There you go. Yep.
Shut to the hot. Yeah, that was
I think that this beginning part when they're like, nobody half-asses it this time and we've got to be ready and all this, I think they were talking about the fact that they were about to start singing the song together. No, seriously, because then they start singing and I was like, oh, okay, I like that.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely, it looked like there was a lot of zombies that they had to kill. I got kind of overwhelmed watching. I was like, I wonder how they're going to kill all these zombies, you know? It almost looked like you couldn't win it.
Yeah.
But yeah, nice graphics and stuff like it looks like it's going to be fun, stuff like that.
So, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not I don't get sick of any genre. Like in my mind, I do not allow myself, or I try not to anyway, to go like, oh, if it has this particular thing in it, I write it off. People complain, not like complain, but you know, it's kind of a joke now where people are like, oh, another zombie game, because a lot of these games are very similar. And you can see here, so I'm not like tired of the zombie game genre as long as they give me a good game. I was really burned in Back 4 Blood because I thought Back 4 Blood was going to be something cool and it really sucked, and that's the last zombie game, the last real zombie game that I played. But if you can look here, so like you were saying, huge hordes, which is awesome, you know, if you've got ammo and stuff for it. But then you look at different mutated, you know, you've got a ranged guy who shoots, okay, cool. And then they're about to show here in the trailer, you'll see they have the big guy. So you got a big guy, you know.
That looks like a lunar vehicle or something, that one, the big fat
Oh, this
vehicle.
one? Yeah, like an up-armored MRAP
or something.
Yeah. But I'm just... So you have like the normal zombies, then you have ranged one, then you have a big one, like kind of the you know... which is basically, we've seen that in every zombie game. They have like I said, the shooter, the bloater is usually what it's called, like the big fatter, bigger, thicker one that's kind of more, can take more damage. All of those things are fine. I'm not saying that I think this is going to be bad or that it's poorly done, but you know, John Carpenter is attached to it, which is part of the promotion here. And they've got to give us something unique because we have seen this before. I mean, they have an opportunity to. It is true. You really usually do not get such big hordes of zombies as you're playing through these games.
Yeah.
So that would be cool. That's cool. And you know, being able to do that. They have a great, you know, it's basically one of those things where it's like, it's a great premise. You could make games like this from now until the end of time if you do them right. But recently, a lot of people have not done them great. Not that they've done them necessarily wrong, but they just haven't been...
Right.
They've all kind of just been kind of bland. We'll put it that way.
It shows some gameplay, I think, but not real detailed.
Yeah. And I'm wondering
if that emergency vehicle is going to get to the hospital or not.
Well, I'm wondering what kind of game it's going to be. I mean, is it a story game or is it just like, you know, I don't know, online co-op where you go in and kill some zombies with buddies? I don't know about that either.
I thought it said you could have like 4 players at one time.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, is it where you load into a match and you go through and do objectives, or is there a campaign that you're playing through, or what, you know? So yeah, I mean, it's kind of a caution. I'm not trying to be the party pooper here. I'm just saying, have caution when these zombie games come out, because it's a tried, you know, it's a very well-worn formula, and they could do it right and it could be amazing, But at this point, we've just seen people kind of be a little bit lazy with this. And that's why John Carpenter's name being attached to it is so great, because he's a director, very dedicated to quality, and it seems like he may be the guy to come in here and be like, no, we're not going to do this lazy. We're going to do this right. So hopefully that does happen, and we see this done justice. Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta see what the comments.
Yeah, let's go read the comments. Yeah. Keep me rolling here. Remind me of the comments or I'll forget again. Anything with John Carpenter is a win in my book, and that's what I'm saying. John Carpenter's just a guy who you're like, you're gonna know he's gonna want to do it right. So you had me at John Carpenter. Love that song. Great music. There we go.
See? There you go.
Vehicles are actually a real nice way to distinguish this game from other zombie horde games. That and John Carpenter are quite promising aspects. Not a fan of the genre, but this looks fun, and I was hooked at John Carpenter. I'm telling you, everybody loves John Carpenter. I don't know if you guys know, but he's the guy from The Thing. That's the most famous one that I know him from is The Thing. And he does zombie movies too, so... The thought of John Carpenter enthusiastically okaying this while ripping bongs and watching basketball from his couch makes me chuckle. Well, he is actually directing the game, so if there is going to be a story, probably going to be a good one with John Carpenter, if you guys don't know.
Right.
That's John Carpenter. I'm sorry. But yeah, he did... so Halloween, The Thing, Escape from New York, They Live... all great movies. I've seen all of these, and they are all really great. So hopefully that comes through in this game. So, never has a game been sold to me this easily. John Carpenter.
he's getting a big chunk on this, so he's not going to give you a bad video.
So hopefully this is a trend. Honestly, hopefully this is a trend that we see continued, where we get like some like really great story writer, and they're just like, hey, you want to make a game? If it's good.
Stephen King, or...
Yeah, like Martin Scorsese's Call of Duty.
There you go.
I would love, actually, to tell you the truth, I'd pay just to see what that would be like. But anyway, okay, so we've got the ad break coming up here in about a minute. I'll start it right away. I'll put us to intermission, and then we've got one more video game, and then we'll get into movies here. And yeah, there you go. So we will see you guys after these short messages. Hey guys, some of you may know that I was in the Army for 10 years. I have since left. That makes me a veteran. But I have a veteran buddy. Some of you know him as Salty Skipper. Some of you know him as his real name, Stephen Russell. Him and I have both are trying to start our own business, me with my YouTube channel and him with a comic book. So check out what he has to say about that right now.
Hey guys. My name's Stephen Russell. I'm the story creator and artist for the series called Tales of Nihilism. It's about a normal person living in a world of superheroes and how they would have to navigate and react to that world. The series is digitally up on Global Comics, and you can purchase PDFs. We will also be premiering the first physical copy at Plastic City Comic-Con August 19th in Fitchburg, Massachusetts, near Boston. So if you want to come out and support the series, or you want to purchase some ad space in the physical comic book, feel free to reach out at Tales of Nihilism. Thank you.
Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord, where you can voice chat with me while I live stream, and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after-action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.